Hello and welcome to this quick pick card reading. If you're new to my channel, I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today we're doing a quick pick card reading, which is so fun. They gave this concept to me one morning, just waking up, half awake, half asleep. So excited to do that. Just clearing the card decks that we have to choose from for you today, as well as this little mini affirmation words of wisdom deck that we'll be using for all three of the different piles, different readings. So I'm just gonna set that aside. My name is Jody. I'm an intuitive mentor and channel, which means it's my job to listen to spirit and to provide the divine messages that are coming through for you. You can find out all about my services anytime at thespiritexperience.com. So we're looking into your future potential today. And the quick pick is basically a short version of a longer pick a card reading. So we're choosing 3 cards in your reading and wrapping it up. We're going to choose an affirmation and of course from the charm bowl to wrap up the reading, but it's a quick pick, quick guidance for you. Today's topic, as I said, is your future potential. So we're going to look at what's going to help you and then what might be hindering you or hurting you reach your future potential. And then of course, we're gonna have a card just for that future potential for you. So I'm gonna choose here so you can see from the messages from the Mermaids deck. And then we've got 3 tarot card decks for you to choose from as well to give you a good idea of which pile and card you're being called to in conjunction with each other. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So let's get pile 1 right away. This is a collective reading, just a reminder, not an individual reading. So you're gonna wanna just pay attention to what's resonating with you and leave the rest. Also, it's okay to be drawn to different piles, multiple piles, if you're asking for different areas of life. They want this one for pile 1. This is the light card, light. And look at that beautiful lighthouse. I'm gonna stick that with the Kawaii mini tarot, and I'm going to show you what this looks like so you can have an idea of the vibe of it and if it's vibing with you for this particular intention and pull. So you've got the magician card there. It kind of got stuck to one of the other cards when they first came in. Interesting. Magician, number 1. Creating your life, apparently with some light there. Okay, so card 1, pile 1. There you go. Let's choose for card 2, pile 2. Truth, pile 2, the truth card. All right, beautiful card. And this is the White Sage Mini Tarot here. I'll show you a card. Ooh, they want that one. The 6 of Pentacles, looking for balance here. As you can see, generosity energy for group 2. All right. And last but not least, Crystal Unicorn Tarot. And let's see what the mermaids have to give you. Group number 3, deep dive. Ooh, all right. Group 3 with a deep dive card. And I'll give you a look at this deck as well. The 5 of Swords. So some mental stuff going on there, maybe some conflict, etc. might be coming through for you. So take a moment and see which card or which deck or both is vibing with you for your future potential quick pick reading. And then of course you can head down below to the timestamps once you've made your selection to jump right ahead to your quick pick reading. Hello, group 1, card 1, pile 1, and welcome to your quick pick reading. You chose the Mermaid Light card. This is all about shining your light, looking at your light, right? And using it to attain and really step into your potential for the future. So this is a huge card. What she was looking at, I don't know. I feel like she's looking to the future even here. And she's kind of pondering her own purpose, her own potential. So this may be a pondering vibe for you right now, group one, but this is definitely all about tapping into your inner divine light. It feels like a purposeful card for sure. So I'm going to set that aside here and let's take a look. We're going to be choosing 3 cards. You chose the Kawaii Tarot here. We did pull the Magician card for you in that cut, so that's something to keep in mind. The Magician is all about creating your life, manifestation, being inspired and taking inspired action, and doing that in alignment with your light, with your purpose. So the first card we're gonna grab, again, we're only grabbing 3, this is a quick pick for you, is what's gonna help you move toward your future potential. I'll only be reading this one upright if it comes. Ooh, the 9 of Swords here. Okay, the 9 of Swords is all about worry, stress, sleepless nights, you know, not feeling like you can just let something go, or worrying about, how they're giving it to me is worrying about your worth, if you can do it, right? With that Magician cut, it's like, can I do this? What's really gonna help you is to drop this card, to move beyond this, to stop worrying about whether or not you are worthy, you are deserving, you are good enough, you are bright enough. Okay, because clearly you are. You are meant to shine your light. And so the worry and stress, it's interesting that they're having me pull this card in the what's gonna help you position. I'm just listening to see if there's anything on the track of like what you should be worried about. I feel like what they're saying is it's not going to help you to worry about things that are not important or that are not in line with your purpose, with your light. So this is really noticing when you're unnecessarily worrying about stuff, either out of your control or something that just doesn't feel, like I said, in alignment. What you want to worry about are and I don't even mean worry. When I say worry, I don't actually even mean worry. I mean focus your energy on. What you want to focus your energy on is what is connected to this beautiful light of yours. A lighthouse shows the way, right? So it pulls people in, it shows them the way. And that's what you are. Consider yourself the lighthouse, group one. Consider yourself the lighthouse. And you need to be able to focus your attention on things that are going to brighten that beautiful light of yours to help you move forward, to step into your potential. They're giving a word, let's see if they'll spell it for me. Embody, thank you. Embody your potential. So it's all about worrying about the right things. Again, I'm using that worry word lightly. It's all about worrying about the right things. What do you have control over? What is aligned with your light? What is it that you're worrying about that you need to stop worrying about? Don't lose sleep over the stuff that is not aligned with your light, because at this point, it's not going to help you move forward to the potential. What's going to help you move forward is focusing your attention and actually, like I said, for lack of a better way to say it, because the word worry just is so attached to the 9 of Swords, worrying about what it is that's in your control, what's connected to your light, and dropping all that other stuff, because it's really dimming your light, literally. It's putting like a darkness sort of around you. I don't mean that in a weird, evil type of way. I mean it like it's muddling your light. So it's fogging it up. So as it tries to shine out of you, you know, like it's getting muddled and people aren't able to see it. It looks dimmed. And so you've got to stop worrying. What's going to help you is to worry about the right things. Pay attention to the things that are really helping your light to become much, much brighter. All right, let's look at now what is going to hinder you or hurt you here. Ooh, that one flipped. I felt it. And I will take this one reverse because it is sort of a challenge card. You got the 6 of Wands here in the reverse position, which is just sort of a reiteration, but the 6 of Wands is all about being in the spotlight, shining your light, right? And when it comes reversed, it's the tendency to, again, feel like you're not worthy of doing that, feel like you're not worthy of being, recognized. And so allowing yourself to step into the spotlight. If you don't allow yourself to be on the stage, center stage with the mic, Step into the spotlight of your life. Allow yourself to say thank you very much when somebody recognizes your efforts, when you are acknowledged. It's like you already know that you're meant to be acknowledged and you take that acknowledgement gracefully, but of course you're meant to be in the spotlight. You are the light, literally. So they really want you to shine your light, and any kind of block or aversion to this is really gonna slow you down, hurt you, not help you reach your full potential. You are the light. You're meant to be in the light, in the spotlight of your own life, certainly, but you may have people that want to provide you with accolades or put you in the spotlight or are asking things of you that are gonna help you shine and attract people or opportunities to you. And if you sort of say no, which is, this card reversed is about, really, they're giving me not allowing. It's like not allowing that. It's some kind of worthiness block that tells you for some reason you're not supposed to be in the spotlight, or who am I to be in the spotlight? They're much better than me, making comparisons, etc. That's why you have to pay attention to what you're worrying about. The judgment, the comparison, it needs to go out the window. Whatever is brightening your light, that's what you need to pay attention to and allow yourself to step into the spotlight. Please, group one, you clearly are meant to be there, and it will stop you or hurt you or slow you down to not say yes to these opportunities that may be coming in to shine your light. Okay, and I'm only taking this last one up, all right? It is your future potential card. Let's see what they're gonna give us here for you. You bright group. And it's so funny, you got the stars all over these cards, right? Like, you clearly are meant to shine. We all are, but this is very clear. It's gonna really hinder you not to allow yourself to step into the spotlight of your life. At the top one, okay. Wow, look at that, the Six of Pentacles. This is giving and taking in balance. This is feeling really generous and beautifully balanced. This is your future potential right here. So if you're looking to perhaps make money or go into business with somebody, or to share information, or to, I know, they're like, continue the examples, or to perhaps share, give and take with your family members, or there's a part of your life now where you're working on some sort of project that you're looking to get into. Your future potential really tells you that you're going to be able to do this in a beautifully balanced way with heart. They just said with heart, with the little heart there. And it really does signify wealth, balanced wealth. So you may be getting paid very generously because you are allowing yourself to say yes to these opportunities of being in the spotlight or acknowledgement. It's just all about shining your light for you and not worrying about the stuff that could be going on in your mind, telling you that you're not allowed to shine or that you're not good enough, and dropping those narratives, saying yes to those opportunities to shine, because look at that beautiful energy. It is important to note the sixes are going to be important for you because we've got a 6 here, and this is the mirror of a 6, okay? So 6s are going to be important for you. 6s, again, are all about balance and peace and harmony and allowing yourself to give and take and be generous with your time, perhaps. It doesn't have to be money, but whatever it is that you're meant to do with that beautiful light of yours, when you start shining it, you're going to attract people. And so I would say just make sure that you're taking care of yourself, right? That you're doing it in a really balanced way, that you're not overextending yourself, that you're resting so that you can keep shining your beautiful light. So yes, absolutely, sort of your future potential here is definitely one of balance, peace, generosity, giving and taking. Whatever it is you want, you'll be able to achieve here. And people will love it. The people that you're helping, the people that you are, they just said the word impressing, the people that you're impressing, which I love, will absolutely love it. Yeah, they'll keep coming back for more. That's what I just heard. All right, I'm just going to get you a beautiful little affirmation, a mini affirmation here before we go. And I'm just going to close my eyes because I don't want to see the symbols. Ooh, look at that coming out here. I'm just going to take that top that showed its face to us here. Receive. Wow. Yes, thank you. This is a nod to this card here, right? Because this card doesn't work if it's out of balance. So if you're giving all the time, this will not be in alignment. So you want to be able to understand, right, that shining your light is not just about shining your light for others. It's also a reciprocal energy that's going to help you receive possibly wealth, maybe somebody else's energy, or wisdom, or something of value. Thank you, is what they just said. So something of value to you. So you've got the receive card here. It is number 14. So that's a 5. It says receive. How can someone support you if you don't let them? Receiving and charity. And that's this card too. It's 6 energy. The 5 tells me that things need to change. Time to shine your light. You've got to be able to shift whatever it is that you're worrying about that's stopping you from doing that. To close out your reading, we'll just grab you a charm. Feel this one. Oh my goodness, look at this. Money bags, money bags, money bags for you. So if you're starting something and you've been hesitating because you're afraid, that's why you got that magician in the pull, right? Like, you can do it. You can do it. You just have to allow yourself to take those opportunities. It looks like you're going to literally be receiving some financial money here. Okay, future potential is to receive some money, but it comes in a balanced way. It comes as a result of you shining your beautiful light. Okay, that is your reading. I hope that served you, group number 1. If you found it helpful, please like, share, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, go ahead and do that because you're not going to want to miss the next time that I post a quick pick or a full pick a card reading. Thank you so much, group number 1. Hello, group 2, card 2, pile 2. Welcome to your future potential quick pick card reading. You chose the second pile right in the middle with the truth card. So this is going to be about your throat chakra, opening up to your truth, telling yourself the truth for sure right away, not hiding that away. And they said that you may need a moment. That's what they were saying before I started this read for you, that you may need a moment to tell yourself the truth, and we shall see what the future potential looks like. You chose the White Sage Tarot here, and you pulled on the flip, on the cut there, you pulled the 6 of Pentacles, which is a very balanced generosity card. So I'm suspecting that around your truth, there is going to be a giving and a taking. So you may actually need to speak up, speak your truth to somebody, really allow yourself to step into that energy. And that's what's going to forward you, is how they're saying it, forward you, which is kind of a weird way to say it, Spirit, but okay. To move you forward, let's just say that. And the throat chakra is where you're going to get access to that. So that's why they're saying that for me. I have set aside here the affirmation, inner words of wisdom deck, but we're going to get right into your reading. We'll grab one of those at the end for you. The first card we're going to pull here, we're only pulling 3 with this quick pick, is what is going to help you? What is going to help you reach that potential? What is going to help you step into that truth, find the truth, understand the truth, share the truth? What is going to help group 2 here? Okay. I'm only going to pull this one up right here as it comes. Wow, the 9 of Wands. Okay. They just said it's budding. It's budding. They're referring to this here. This is the 9th wand in this interpretation here. It's a close-up on this budding. It's interesting. So something is budding in your life that's really going to help you. It may be you opening up your throat and accessing your truth there. What is true for you? The 9 of Wands is a resiliency card. And the way that they're giving this to me is that you need to look back on what it is that you've been through in order for you to understand your own truth about it. And that's going to be super important because you've been through a lot, group 2. Either you're going through a lot or you've been through a lot. The resiliency, the 9 of Wands doesn't come up unless you've been trekking, like you've been through some things and you've stayed strong. It's like you've planted your feet, or you've been very grounded and you've done your best and you've done a great job. And you may be missing, I feel like you're maybe missing something about yourself and how amazing you are and how resilient you've been able to be, and looks like will continue to be as you're budding. So something's starting for you. And they want you to take a look back. They just keep saying that. Take a look back and review. Give yourself the accolades. Tell yourself the truth about what it is you've been through and how you managed to get through it. Yeah. You're strong. I can feel it. You are strong group here. Group number 2. If you've been hiding the truth from yourself or not telling yourself the truth about a certain situation and where you are now, oftentimes this card leads to a place where you have to let go of a burden that you've been carrying because you've just been carrying it for a while and it's time to let it go. And so what's going to help you right now is to stay strong, keep your feet planted, and tell yourself the truth about what you've been through and how far you've come and how amazing you truly are. And that's what's going to lead you to be able to step right into your future potential. Something is starting. Ooh, right away this came out. Knight of Cups here. For what is going to hinder you, what is going to hurt you, what is going to block you, or block that path to your future potential, or block you from stepping fully into that future potential. The Knight of Cups is a beautiful energy. It's giving yourself the time and actually taking action to start to do what feels good for you. And they want me to say for you now. They want me to say the word now after that. So like I said, I'm feeling like you're very strong and you've been through a lot. Maybe you're doing a lot for other people. Maybe you've been on a track that's been amazing, and it doesn't have to be that you've been through bad stuff, but you've come to a certain point now where something new is beginning, and it feels like you're gonna need to drop something coming up in the future in order to reach the full potential. And right now, if you stop taking care of yourself or don't really start to align with taking action on what is feeling like completely connected with your heart center. That's why you've got to tell yourself the truth. You've got to tap into that truth so that you can know what's filling my cup, what do I really love, what is my heart's desire, what do I want to become, where am I headed next, what can I envision for myself for the future, and then start to take action. Just listening here for a minute for you. Sometimes this cup is around, there's a thread of this, and this probably won't be true for all of you, but if this is your message, they're wanting me to say this. This card sometimes is connected to chivalry. So someone coming in who really shows their affection for you. This is in the hinder position here. So if there is somebody in your life that is stopping you from connecting with your own love for yourself, or is sort of taking up your time, is how they're giving it to me. Taking up your time or your energy is like what you're having to focus your attention on, and you may have been doing that for a while. Continuing to put that person first over yourself is going to hinder you. So it's going to slow you down from reaching your own potential. So you've got to tell yourself the truth about that relationship if that's you. Otherwise, if your relationship feels good or you're not currently in a relationship, this will be really making moves to love yourself, to imagine the future, to take action on, even if it's a small one, they just said, on what is coming up for you when you ask yourself, what do I really want? What makes me feel happy? What makes me feel loved? Okay? Interesting. Couple of lines there with that hinder card. Okay, let's see what the future potential card reveals for you, group 2. Ooh, there it is. I'll only take this one upright as well. This one showed its face to us, so this is your card, the 4 of Swords, okay? 4 of Swords is, I like to call it the rest and nest card. But this 4 of Swords in particular, as you can see, part of this sword is being like hidden. The point. Yes, the point is hidden. They just said, okay. They've never said that about this particular card as I've ever read it, but that's what's coming through for you, group 2. So the point is hidden. The potential that you have here, and of course, we're all shifting and changing all the time. This doesn't mean you're meant to rest and reflect forever, but that's what's coming through for you right now. Where you're moving to and the potential that you have is to actually take time for yourself. I feel like you take care of a lot of other people, or you've got a lot on your plate. It's time to tell yourself the truth about all the things that you're carrying and what you've been carrying and the amazing strength that you have. And then take a look inside yourself and go like, do I want to keep carrying this? Do I want to keep carrying this? Do I like this filling my plate? And you're going to get the point or receive a point, a piece of information when you actually rest. So you can do this as far as intuitively. So as close as you want. You don't have to wait a certain period of time, obviously, to rest. But I would plan, in order to reach the potential, meaning in order to get into this space, you may want to plan some time off, group number 2, especially if you're busy all the time and kind of don't have any time to look within yourself and be able to access that truth. Open up your throat, okay? Open up your throat chakra, and then be able to communicate it with others or make some changes that you need. You may want to plan some time for rest. You have this is your future potential. They're saying, we need you to rest. We need you to take some time out. We need you to reflect, which is what was given at the start with this card, right? It's a reflection energy that you're moving into. And that's going to be able to provide you with the information that you need, with the truth, so that you can keep moving forward in a way that's going to serve your heart center. And you can drop what it is or clear the plate with the stuff that's not working, okay? So rest, rejuvenation. And it's not just like you're numbing out kind of rest. This kind of rest is, the potential here is, by giving yourself the rest, you open up to new insights. Swords are air. You're going to get insights. You're going to get communications. You're going to be able to open up that throat, which is very connected to, right? The truth energy is very connected to the air, the swords suit. So they're telling you this is how you're going to get the insights. We need you to take a moment for yourself. And again, as I said, it's not, numbing out type of moment. It's a rejuvenation kind of rest. It's an asking about it kind of rest. It's a going within, time off, break, etc., to get those insights for yourself so that you can move forward fully aligned and feeling wonderful about what you've discovered. Let's see what you have for an affirmation. Ooh, I've got the moon. They didn't want me to. Wow. Okay. C. Wow. And the word trust here, trusting yourself. Okay. 17, that's an 8. The number of sort of yourself, infinity, etc. Also, the strength card, which is what I was picking up on. You just feel like a very strong group to me. And, it's wonderful to be strong, but when we overdo it, it can be too much. And sometimes it's time to drop a load or take things off of our plate and really tell ourselves the truth about what it is we want to continue carrying and what direction we want to move. It says, see not with your eyes, but with your soul. Trust in yourself to know the answer. Future potential is all about resting for you, group 2. Let's get a charm for you to close out your reading. Close my eyes here and see what they're going to give you. Oh my goodness. Seriously, guys. Wow. All right. You got the moon. And you've got the moon. Moon's all about intuition. going into the darkness in order to be able to see the light. Let's see if I can get this on your card here. Going into the darkness in order to be able to see within yourself. Trust in yourself. You know the answer. Your future potential is to give yourself a break in order to look within yourself so that you can know exactly how you're meant to move forward and what you're meant to carry and what's really filling your heart center and what your heart's desire is and what you really want to do. So I wish you all the best of luck. Group number 2, getting that rest, taking that break, being able to see with your soul, use your intuition, right? The moon card is all about what's underneath, what's in the darkness, using our intuition to be able to access what we really need to hear comes from our own selves, comes from within, comes from our connection to our higher selves and the divine. I hope that you found this reading helpful today. If you did, please like, share, and hit that subscribe button so that the next time I post a pick a card reading or a quick pick, you'll be notified. And yes, I know. They just want me to end it with, please trust yourself. Thank you so much, group number 2. Hello, group 3, card 3, pile 3. Welcome to your quick pick card pull on your future potential. You chose the 3rd pile, the deep dive card. There's an energy of something being busted open with this card for you, group 3, meaning they want you to sort of like pull open both doors and dig in. And so a deep dive obviously is usually about going within yourself, really allowing yourself to discover what is going on within you. And thank you, if there is a particular topic or something that's been bothering you or worrying you, because you did have that 5 of Swords on the cut, that is mental confusion, mental conflict, something bothering you in your mind, worrying you, dragging you down, and probably halting your future potential, right? Because that's what we're looking at today. We want to see what your future potential is, what's going to help you, what's going to slow you down or harm you. And so a deep dive is required, a deep dive into your mind perhaps and how you're thinking with that 5 of Swords cut, or a deep dive into your true wants, your true needs, what it is that you want for yourself for the future, how you see yourself. Thank you. How you see yourself is what they just said. And so you're going to want to be open is the word they're showing me. Want to be open to the insights that are coming when you pull those doors open and you allow yourself to see within. I'm going to put those back in the deck, they said. Thank you. Nothing kind of showed its face to us, and that's what I'm looking for if those cards are popping with multiple cards like that. We're only looking for 3 here, and this first card is what's going to help you. What's going to help you reach your future potential. Yes, thank you. Wow, 10 of Swords. Look at that. This is an ending. They just said acceptance, right? So this is, the 10 of Swords is a painful card. I can't kind of sugarcoat it. It's usually a painful ending that's happening. And what they're saying to you here in this help position is this ending is actually helping you. Sometimes what helps us the most comes in a very painful package, conclusion, experience, and it really sucks, okay, when you're going through it. But Spirit's coming in to tell you in this pull, if you pulled this if you pulled this card, that you, group 3, are meant to allow this to end, even if it is painful. Dive in and allow yourself to feel about it. Allow yourself to ponder about it. But I suspect that they don't want you to linger, because that's the word that they're showing me. It's like they don't want you lingering on this. This has to end. That's what they're saying. It has to end. And you may have been going through a painful time and now it's going to be concluding, but whatever is ending in your life is actually helping you. It's helping you to move forward, to start anew. There's a pondering energy that's asking you to go within yourself, to think about it. Think about what you've gained. Think about how this is going to be clearing the way or clearing the slate for you to start new. I know it's been probably bothering you in your mind a lot, and I don't blame you. Sometimes when things come to an end, it's really hard. Sometimes you've been going through a hard time and you know that it's coming to an end, but you're trying to hold on to it. It's really going to help you to allow the ending to have its place, is what they're saying, to have its place in your life. You're on the timeline, right? You're on a divine timeline. That's just how it is. We have time here in physical form. And right now, there's something that's ending for you that may be painful, but they're asking you to allow it to have its place in your life. Yes, do a dive on it, but they don't want you lingering on it. Allowing. It's an allowing energy where you're allowing something to come to an end if it's meant to come to an end. Let's see what might be holding you back here, group number 3. You. And I am taking this reversed here, and this is no surprise here because this is a challenge card, right? By hurting you. You've got the 6 of Swords energy, and it's showing up reverse. This is avoiding the transition. Now, the 6 of Swords is such a beautiful card. They're asking me to just look at the card. You see how there's help here? These 2 unicorns are making the transition. They're sitting in the boat with the swords, and this unicorn is helping them paddle. So this card always indicates that you have help through a transition. In the reverse position, what they're telling you, group 3, is please don't avoid this. Actually, they're reminding you that they're here to help you through the transition. It's kind of reiterating something's changing here. Something's needing to come to an end. And if you've been clutching too tightly to it, you're meant to go within yourself here and allow this to have its place, knowing that Spirit is helping you to transition out of that painful situation, or to transition you through a painful ending or something that is hard. It could just be like, this is really hard. This has been sucking the life out of me. This has been taking my energy. This isn't aligned for me anymore. And either you've loved it in the past, or you've put all of your time and energy into it, and it's just time to let it go. It's time for the ending to have its place. And Spirit's telling you, please allow us to help you transition. If you avoid the transition or the ending, that's what's going to hinder you, or it's going to slow you down, or it's going to hurt you. You have help. Just remember that. Talk to Spirit. Talk to yourself. Access them to help you with the deep dive that you're being called to do. Pulling those doors open and allowing yourself to be gently supported through that, through the transition of it. They're telling you, we're here. Please don't ignore us. Don't think that you're alone in this, because you certainly are not, group 3. Certainly are not. Let's see what your future potential is here. I'm only going to take this one upright. Let's see what they're giving. I can feel this. This one on the bottom. Wow. Oh my goodness, with this card. I'm just listening because it's interesting. This came on the cut, and this came is coming in the future potential position for you. Often, like I said, oftentimes this means mental conflict. It feels to me like, as it's showing up here, thank you, it's like the conflict still has the ability to be present for you in the future. You can turn that into something really great. However, that's going to be up to you. Hence the need for the deep dive. This 5 of Swords can also be using what's going on in your mind to get clear and use the swords to move you forward. So tapping into your courage, your ambition, your future vision and what you want, your future potential. They showed us the swords in order to tell me that you've had some conflict in your mind about this, and they're showing it in the future potential position so that you can understand that you get to choose how these swords are going to affect your mental condition, how your mind is going to play a part in this in the future. You've got all swords here. This is all about communication with yourself, communication with spirit, your mind, thinking, strategy. You actually get to choose the strategy outside of the conflict, or it's okay to be conflicted in our minds. That's what our minds do, right? As this comes to a close and you transition out, you need to use this energy in order to propel you forward. So the deep dive, part of that is going to be experiencing either the loss or the ending or whatever's coming to a close, and then gathering up your strength and tapping into, it feels like a ambition type of energy. What am I going to choose? What am I going to do about it? This can also be a competition. So maybe you'll end up in competition with somebody, and how are you going to think about that, right? Not devaluing yourself, etc. as a result of whatever was ending. They want you to be stronger on the other side and able to move past whatever was hard or was difficult, or was bringing you down, or whatever needed to end. The deep dive is to access the information you need so that when you get to this place where your future potential is showing up again here, you're actually using your mind how you want to, how you need to. Like, you can see they have a choice to pick up the swords and use them how they would like, right? They could get into a war and be competing with each other, or they could use them to band together and, do something productive with them. Thank you. The word productive. So when you get to that place where you feel that you've transitioned, the potential that you have is to use all of that conflict and turn it around into something that's going to propel you forward, to take what you've learned as a result of the deep dive and allow it to move you forward, allow it to bring you new insights and act on those insights and use it to spark something within you so that you can make those choices, step into your courage, step into your ambition. Wow, what a pull for you, group 3. Let's get an affirmation for you here. I'm going to just close my eyes so that I don't see there we go. That one just wants to come out for you. It's a beautiful mandala on the front. Wow. Believe is your card. The effort you give to yourself and those you love is more than enough if that is what feels right to you. What you have can be enough. And you see how, thank you, they're highlighting the word can there for me. What you have can be enough, and that's this potential card. You can choose to stay in, you can choose to do the deep dive, make it through the transition, and still be conflicted in your mind if you'd like. The choice is yours. You are enough. You have enough. What you have can be enough if you choose it. So it's going to be up to you here. You've got some real power coming out of this kind of really difficult time, or this ending and this transition. You're going to have some power here, and you can let it conflict you, or you can believe instead something different. You can choose something different. Wow, group 3. This is transition. Holy cow for you. Sending you lots and lots of love, healing energy. Let's see what we've got for a charm. Ooh, that one flew back in. They want it out. It's the fox. It's the fox, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. This one was attached and it flew out. They're asking me to dig it out. The fox is about strategy. Not surprising. You've got all these swords. What kind of strategy do you want? Do you believe in yourself? Are you going to strategize with these swords? And how are you going to do that, right? Interesting. A couple charms for you. How are you going to use the swords? How are you going to use the insight that you've gained as a result of this experience? And the starfish. Beautiful. Unique. Yeah, thank you. Believe the star. I think what they're saying is the starfish, like, if something happens to it, it grows itself back. And that's like you're transitioning and you're going to grow back better, right? It's also a star. So, you're meant to shine here. This is helping you. Remember that. It's sometimes the most difficult things and the hardest things we go through allow us to see insight and have insight that we could have never gained if we didn't go through the experience. So this is moving you to a place where you're going to be able to strategically make different choices that are so good for you, that allow you to come into the light, that allow you to shine. But first, we've got to believe and make it through this transition. Remember that you're not alone, and you get to choose how it is you're going to use those insights and those thoughts in your head. You can do it. They just said, you can do it. You're more than enough. Your effort is more than enough. What you've done is more than enough. I hope that you found this reading helpful, group 3. If you did, please like, share, and hit the subscribe button so the next time I post, you will, get notified. And I hope that this serves you today. What you have is, I'm changing it. Thank you for the end. What you have is more than enough. Use your power, group number 3. Thank you so much.